The Next TV Star is proudly brought to you by Flora Disposable Tissues, MTN, Cowbell, Gino, Truly Cares, and will be available in Ultra HD 4K on Channel 100 on HD Plus, and also in HD on Channel 106.
Guys, how you doing? Oh, come on, guys. On this side, how you doing? On that side? I'm so excited to be here. Welcome. This is season 2 of the Next TV Star. Now, last week, we began another journey to finding the next biggest thing on TV in the areas of news, current affairs, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment with 18 contestants. Tonight, the real business begins, but the task is pretty simple. They don't have to do so much. All they need to do is to show all of us how smart they can think on their feet, because these judges will be asking them random questions to see how wide they read. And so you're welcome once again to tonight's episode. The Next TV Star is proudly brought to you by Flora Disposable Tissues, MTN, and Gino. And thank you so much to Oh My Hair for my hair, to Simmer Brew for my outfit, and to Cookie the makeup girl for my makeup. Are you excited about tonight? You're sure you are? Hello, judges. How are you doing?
Very well.
Okay, so our judges for tonight, celebrated broadcaster and entrepreneur, ladies and gentlemen, Bridget O2. The general manager of GH1 TV, ace broadcaster. A round of applause for Nana Banamwa. And look, guys, I want all of us to specially welcome our special guest of honor. This is someone that I listen to almost every evening. He inspires a lot of young journalists. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the head of the political desk at Multimedia, Evans Mensah. How are you doing? Evans, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm well. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, and I'm happy to be here.
Right. Nanaba, how are you doing?
Very well. I'm excited Evans is here. I mean, when we decided to do On the Spot, we're looking for a journalist who sits up there.
Right.
Yeah, so we just thought Evans has to be there to quiz our contestants tonight, together with Bridget. So yeah, I'm very, very excited that Evans is here with us.
Bridget, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. And I'm equally happy to see Evans here. He was my senior in school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he was my senior in school, and he's a fantastic guy. And I'm so happy to have him.
Yeah.
Definitely a fantastic guy. But what are your expectations for tonight? Evans, I don't know if you've been following the Next TV Star.
Yes, I mean, since she called me, I have to, check it out. So I have been. And it's been fascinating. She's been talking to me about the gentleman who won the last season. And I'm looking forward to looking at the talent on display. I think we have to, grow the next generation of Nana Bass and, So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next great star emerge tonight.
Nanaba?
Same. I had a conversation with them the other day, and I told them, come on stage, have fun whilst at it, and make sure you're making sense. So I'm sure all 18 of them will make sense tonight.
I mean, I agree with both of them. What a lot of people don't realize is, presenters, we do so much on air. And if you can think on your feet, it makes a whole lot of difference. And that comes with a lot of reading and being just curious. So I just want to see who is curious. That's it.
Right. Well, tonight, voting begins. And so you have to start voting for your favorite contestants beginning tonight. We don't want a situation of, oh, ow, when we start evictions, and we have experienced it before. A very big thank you once again to our sponsors, to Flora Disposable Tissues, to MTN, and to Gino. Now, has your child ever told you there was no tissue to use at school? Have you ever had to clean your face or hands with a dirty cloth handkerchief filled with dirt or sweat? Well, I hope you know this is so unhygienic, right? Imagine tossing it into your pocket or bag where the germs can easily spread to other items. Well, the Flora disposable handkerchief is a more hygienic option. With 10 absorbent tissue handkerchiefs in a pack, you can throw one away after use and still have enough for the day. The Flora disposable handkerchiefs, the toilet rolls, the multi-purpose towels, the table napkins, the box tissues, comes now in beautiful new packaging as Flora Joy, Flora Smile, Flora Giant, and are available in a shop near you. The Flora disposable handkerchiefs are better than cloth handkerchiefs. You can contact the Delta Paper Mill for bulk purchase. And if you want to vote for your favorite contestants, you can simply dial *711 *83#, choose the Next TV Star, enter your favorite contestant's unique number, or you can equally visit www.thenexttvstar.votinghub.gh to vote for your favorite contestants. The Next TV Star is live on GH1 TV, is live on Facebook, and we're broadcasting live from the Silicon House Productions. They're experts in PA sound systems, LED, TV and studio production, broadcasting, events coordination, lights, and their specialty is customer satisfaction. You can reach them on www.siliconhousegh.com. And I told you also that we are live on HD+. You can watch it feely in UHD 4K quality via the HD+ channel 100 and HD+ on integrated Samsung UHD or QLED TVs, and also in HD on HD Plus channel 106. You can download and open the My HD Plus operator app on your compatible HD Plus integrated Samsung TV and enjoy the show in UHD 4K channel 100 without the need for a decoder. If you don't have a compatible TV, you can still enjoy the show in crystal clear high-definition pictures on your HD Plus decoder. You can visit the nearest multi-TV dealer or Electroland outlets for your HD Plus decoder now. Are you ready to meet our contestants? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. All right, so we have 18 of them, and we're starting, ladies and gentlemen, our first contestant, Tracy. And just to let... Okay, thank you very much. Now, let me just tell you that the contestants have 2 minutes each to answer whatever question that is put to them. So when the time is up, there'll be a buzzer and they would have to stop talking. Now, let me remind you again on how to vote for your favorite contestants.
To vote, simply dial *711 *83# and choose the Next TV Star option and enter your favorite contestant's unique number. You can also visit the nexttvstar.votinghubgh.com to vote. The Next TV Star is available in Ultra HD 4K via HD Plus channel 100 on HD Plus integrated Samsung UHD QLED TVs. Visit hd-plus.com.gh/IDTV for more information. The Next TV Star broadcast will be in HD on HD Plus channel 106. The Next TV Star is proudly brought to you by Flora Disposable Tissues, MTN, Cowbell, and Gino Truly Cares. The Next TV Star, it's your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our first contestant, Tracy.
Lifestyle, correct? Yes. Lifestyle, okay. What's your favorite show, lifestyle entertainment show on television?
My favorite show is Live Tales.
Live Tales,
Yes.
okay. So could you present an opening and closing of an episode of Live Tales?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome to another episode of Live Tales with me, your host, Tracy Asamoah. Today, we are going to talk about courtship. I know many people enter courtship before they get married, but today I have with me a renowned marriage counselor who is going to talk to us about courtship. You can join us by ear, voice, and text, and follow us on all our social media handles, Facebook and Instagram, and send your SMS to 0548383543. We are going for a quick commercial break. We will be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I have with me Mr. Osei Asamoah, who is a counselor. All too soon, the show has come to an end. Next week, we are going to talk about another interesting topic. Catch you live again. It's me, Tracy Asamoah, and this is Live Tales on GH1 TV. Bye.
Well, I think you showed a lot of confidence. The way you jumped straight into the answer. You paused a bit to think about what your favorite show is, not knowing what the follow-up was going to be.
Yes.
And the follow-up came. You didn't pause as long to answer the follow-up, which for me was even more impressive. I think it's the follow-up that I was expecting a bit of a longer pause, because that, the easier part was the first question. And so that straight jumping into the answering the question opening was flawless, I think. The second part of the outro was flawless as well. I mean, there was a bit of a pause, but everybody goes through that experience. And so I think you showed great confidence there, and your ability to master and control the stage is obvious. You were controlled, and presentation, you're looking into a camera apparently, or you were not, but everything you did was great and spot on. I liked it.
Thank you.
A round of applause for Tracy.
I totally agree with Evans Mensah, but I also feel you should have told us why we are discussing courtship tonight. There must be a reason you chose that particular topic. So next time, let us understand why that topic for tonight. But thank you very much.
Round of applause for Tracy. If Tracy is your favorite contestant, you can dial *711*83#, follow the prompt, and you can equally visit www.nexttvstar.votinghubgh.com to vote for Tracy. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our next contestant, Kiki.
Kiki, I noticed that one of your hobbies is reading.
Yes.
Okay, great. And it's not surprised that you are a news and current affairs person. So let's go there, right? The biggest news story in the last few days has been Russia invading Ukraine.
Yes.
Tell us one reason why Russia felt the need to invade Ukraine.
President Vladimir Putin, President Vladimir Putin, the president of Russia, invaded Ukraine on Thursday morning, full-scale invasion on Ukraine Thursday morning, because he felt there was a genocide attack on the people in the Donbas region.
Okay. I said one, so you've answered it.
That's true. And what has been the reaction of the world after that full-scale invasion you talk about?
Almost every country is talking about it. It's been trending on Twitter since Thursday morning. President Vladimir Putin has warned no country to interfere, else they are going to have consequences they don't know about. But countries have come out, like the US, President Joe Biden has come out to talk about it. The president of China came out on Friday morning to say that he had a call with the president, Vladimir Putin, and told him to have a tete-a-tete with the president of Ukraine.
Okay, so I was asking about the reaction of the world. I'm referring to the sanctions. So do you know of any of these sanctions?
Yes, at the moment, Ukraine has been taken off the SWIFT market, which helps them, Russia has been taken off the SWIFT market, which helps them transact monies.
Okay. So you want to go?
No, it's fine.
I mean, you talk about, just a follow-up. You talk about SWIFT. What is SWIFT? I mean, you brought it up, I didn't. I mean, you talk about the taking of the SWIFT market. What is SWIFT?
SWIFT is the banking platform where almost all the world transacts businesses.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll take that.
Yeah, look, I have to say, look, I like you. It's not easy. The questions they asked you, it's not easy. And there's something else that you did in answering the question. You just play around it. I think it's a way of you trying to remember things, trying to center your thoughts. So I kind of get why you were playing around, because you don't go direct to answer the question, which I think you should. When you ask the question, you should. But I understand that there's a lot of pressure on you, and that's why you did the way you did. But I love the fact that you mentioned what's called SWIFT, because it's one that they know would devastate, Russia, and you're talking about UK, US, Canada, all the big countries are taking that action against them. So at least you follow the issue, you know what's happening, and for me, I think it's impressive, and I liked it.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if Kiki is your favorite contestant, kindly visit www.nexttvstar.votinghubgh.com to vote for Kiki. Our next contestant, a round of applause for Joe.
Joe from UCC. Okay. Which ministry held the press, meets the press today? Which ministry? So it has to do with, what's going on around the world. I'm giving you a clue here.
The Ministry of Defense.
Foreign Affairs. Okay. Since you didn't know, but tell us, what has the Foreign Affairs Ministry been doing all week in respect of Ghanaians stuck in Ukraine?
Okay, as I share amanone ho nsem so Ukraine nsem ba hu se ye ma me shere ayekobotwe e de nsem bi atodwa ne dikan o de nsem bi todwa o condemn Ukraine and Russia nsem no na ne tosomienu nso no mrahye domkuma na wo mrahye bedwa fie no nso de ohye eto aban no so se Ghana mofra o musuade wo Ukraine no e wo sa aban no ebomoden na otumi ekokofa sa mofra no efiri wana so pe ba bia ho adwo ema wo a ema wo ho ema asem eno nti eno na asoye no nso de atudwa anase omo ye ho enhye se ne be ye ometimi akwakofa mofra na omusuade anase Ghana mofra na ho a omo gintete wa desuanu mu no yeminim fa ho.
So far, have Ghanaians been evacuated? Has any Ghanaian been evacuated from Ukraine? And how many?
Sisi de mente bibia se yakofa mofra no anasa desuafo no efri bebi a omo wono ne mum na ban ne guso nhyehyeye se ne be ye obetimi afomo efri won.
So current affairs is your forte. You got the first question wrong. You got the last question wrong as well, because indeed more than 400, 460, if I'm not mistaken, students have been evacuated from Ukraine. So for current affairs, those two you got it wrong. In the middle, yes. I mean, you sort of elaborated a bit there. And when she asked the first question, I think you said defense ministry. If you're Tree, you're Tree. You can't be Tree and you can't be English, right? So what is defense ministry in Tree? Exactly. So if you're Tree, you're flowing Tree, because I'm seeing you on, say, radio, on maybe a dome or whatever it is, and then you're going to be saying defense ministry, you know. So that consistency is important. Although that answer you gave was wrong, so those two were wrong. And current affairs is current affairs. This is as current as it gets. It happened a few hours back, and you must know.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
A round of applause for Joe. If Joe is your favorite contestant, don't forget to vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our next contestant, Harrison.
Pretty face, eyelash, body bag.
Hello, Harrison.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Fantastic. In the recent, you love hip hop?
No.
You don't like hip hop? Okay, well, it's lifestyle, so I'm taking you there.
Okay.
I mean, lifestyle is lifestyle. I mean, but even this should be very easy.
Sure.
Who headlined the recent halftime show in the Super Bowl? You know what the Super Bowl is?
No.
Okay. You don't know what the Super Bowl is? Okay, so let me help you.
Okay.
I mean, everybody has watched this, by the way. It trended on social media. It was a big entertainment story. And so I was expecting you to know this. But, you know, Super Bowl is just American football. It's the biggest stage, the finals, right? And halftime, 15 minutes, they always pack in some great artists to perform,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This time, it was a stellar, you know, cast of fantastic musicians, mainly in hip-hop. You still don't know about this?
I'm getting the clue now.
Yeah, get
He's feeding you.
But let me ask my question nonetheless.
Okay.
Let me ask my question. Because if you don't know this is lifestyle.
I get it. I get it.
Who really was the main headline act?
That was the UPSA students, Black Sheriff.
No.
And then and then Benna Boy. That's the music. It was trending in the system.
No further comment for me.
See, you know what? I'll be praying so hard for Black Sheriff to be one of the artists for the Super Bowl next year. Thanks. I'll be praying for Black Sheriff. Thank you.
No, I know. Well, we're laughing not because it's funny. I think it's just how shocking your response is and your lack of awareness. And I think that if this is what you want to do, you need to take it serious, because it sounds like you're joking. I didn't get to watch it, but I have seen the performance. I don't know if you've heard of Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Eminem. Look, I'm not a lifestyle, but
Yeah, I was thinking of the basketball match where Black Sheriff's music was played and it was making news. That's what I actually was thinking.
I think you should keep quiet. Sure. I think you should keep quiet, because Evans did well by actually telling you what it is.
American football.
Explained everything to you. So, I mean, nobody is talking. I think it's not just Black Sheriff. Even Medical had his song played in one of those basketball games. So that's not what he was talking. He gave you everything. Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Applause for Harrison. A round of applause for Harrison. If Harrison is your favorite contestant, don't forget to vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant, Barry.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
So news and current affairs, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
Who is Alexander Afenyo-Markin?
Alexander Afenyo-Markin is the Deputy Majority Leader in Parliament. I think this is his third time in Parliament. He represents the Efutu constituency.
Okay. He made headlines this week. Could you just sum up exactly what he made headlines for?
He made headlines over the weekend concerning his comment about the e-levy and the evacuation of the Ghanaian students in Ukraine. So that was what he made headlines about. But he came back to say that he actually never really made that connection between implementing or passing the e-levy and evacuating the students from Ukraine.
But have you seen the video yourself?
I haven't watched the video.
Okay, then I'll end my questions here.
Okay, great answer. In terms of because it's current affairs, you were very current, because this is very, very recent. You mentioned the name without batting an eyelid, and then you also went into, I think, the most difficult one. Okay, so tell us what we've been in the headlines for, and again, you were spot on. You were smooth criminal. The way you walked in, like, you own the stage. You had this, confidence about you when you walked in. I'm like, is she really up for this? But it just showed that you were confident. You were not rushing. You were articulate in the way you were articulating what you were saying. So yeah, great.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Barry.
Thank you.
A round of applause for Barry. If Barry is your favorite contestant, please don't forget to vote for her. Our next contestant, a round of applause for Kudus.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I really hope you attack this question with the same energy. The same energy you give the crowd. So your area of interest is sports. Yeah. Liverpool and Chelsea. Liverpool and Chelsea. Literally in the last 30 minutes, ended the game. They went to penalties. I'm not going to make it easy because sports, you should get it. They went to penalties. One person missed a penalty that made sure that the cap went to Liverpool. Right? Name the person.
Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Okay. On that same match, that same game, how many penalties were taken before the Chelsea goalkeeper missed it? How many penalties? How many on each side? On each side. So let's start with this. How many penalties did Liverpool take?
11.
How many did Chelsea take?
11 and missed one.
Okay. Again, he's right. Again, he's right. What's the cup called, by the way?
EFL Cup, the English Football League, the
Okay.
English Football.
But they have a more popular sponsor name, which is what?
Carabao.
Okay, Kudus, thank you very much. And I'm forever grateful for Evans Mensah for bringing this question up because it reminds Bridget of her pain.
Bridget is Chelsea?
Yes.
Look, I'm sure the ladies are dying over you. I am sure they have picked their phones and they are voting for you because, hey, he's licking his lips. So look at him.
He's licking his lips at you.
No, but thank you so much. I mean, it's really nice when you ask a question and the response keeps coming. I didn't even know, and you educated me. So thank you for updating me. I appreciate it.
A round of applause for Kudus. If Kudus is your favorite contestant, don't forget to vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our next contestant, Epi.
Yeah. Lifestyle, right?
Yes.
Okay, so dancehall artist Shatta Wale has been raving and ranting about a particular subject all week. What is that?
I did not follow that story.
You didn't? Oh, okay. Okay, he's been talking about royalties. So if you can educate us, what's your understanding of, the whole royalty in Ghana music industry?
Okay, so I think what I would say is that I saw a headline that talked about the fact that GRA was on his neck to pay royalties. That's what I saw about Shatta Wale, but I did not follow the story. I just saw the headline.
Did you see this headline?
It was on a news portal. I was going
Which
through
news
headlines.
portal?
I can't mention the
And the
exact news
headline,
portal.
tell us exactly what the headline said or read.
It's read GRA on my neck to pay taxes. And it had beneath it Shatta Wale's name and his picture underneath the headline.
Okay.
Yeah, but to pay taxes is not royalties.
No, I was just mentioning that because you mentioned his name earlier. But
You
the
are
royalties-
setting your
So
own
here-
question.
Yeah.
No, please.
So here,
I'm not. But with the royalties, I know that when you actually play music or you make music, or putting it in terms of even business, if people come to build a business on your piece of land or the chiefs that own a land there, the people who have come to set up the business have to pay royalties to the chiefs. I mean, you're using their land to gain, you get income from it, and they're not charging you. So the royalties is a way of being able to give them
Shatta Wale
money.
is paying royalties for the land that his
No, I
studio is
just
on.
said putting it in terms of business, but Shatta
No,
Wale
but we
is
haven't
not.
asked you.
Shatta Wale is not paying royalties for the land.
She asked you a specific question, and you are just dancing around it and telling us what you think you want us to hear. How?
so here is the thing. When I asked the question about Shatta Wale, you had no idea. And admittedly, it's okay. But I moved on and I asked another question about your understanding of royalties. Then you go back to Shatta Wale. I have already moved on from the subject, so you don't need to go back because you didn't know when I asked, and I took no offense to that because it happens. So when I have moved on, you don't go back and try to answer by saying GRA on his neck to pay royalties. I mean, you see, when you do that, I always say this: if I don't know, I don't know. It's better than to lie and embarrass yourself.
Yeah,
That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
So you are a lifestyle interest, right?
Yes.
So you try to explain what royalties is, and you use land. In your area of interest, what is royalties? What are they? What are royalties?
Well, in my area of interest, I want to use, using the music.
Music, yeah, Shatta Wale,
If somebody plays your music, you make a music and somebody plays it on radio, on their shows or anything, you're supposed to get an amount of money for it. That is what I understand by the royalties.
Yeah, so the land bit, where did that come from?
I was just trying to make an example. I think it was a wrong example, but I should have just given the explanation I knew.
Okay.
Thank you, Epi.
Thank you.
Round of applause for Epi. If Epi is your favorite contestant, kindly vote for her. Our next contestant, a round of applause for Hackman.
Hackman, I really like your outfit.
Thank you very much.
You look like a killer. Like an assassin. Assassins are the best dressed
My
gentlemen.
name is Hackman. Hack. I'm here to hack.
I like that. I still want to stay with the most current story that is making waves. Right, I'll give you another second chance for a local one. I mean, Russia did something that the U.S. considers very dangerous as an escalation in Russia's aggression towards Ukraine, and this time really towards the rest of the world. I'm talking about the general contest being Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But this is something they did today, which U.S. is very unhappy about and has called it an escalation in their aggression. It threatens the whole world indeed. It's one of those things that when you trigger, it can bring the entire world to an end, almost apocalyptic. What is that? What has Russia done?
Russia, in a way, as a deterrent, that is how they call it. As a deterrent, says they are willing to activate their nuclear power. And that, by what happened in the era of the Cold War, is something that the whole world should frown on, seen as the devastation of nuclear armament. The devastation that nuclear armament creates runs into generations. Chernobyl, one of the places which is in Ukraine, is an example. The place is uninhabitable. That is a clear example. That cannot be countenanced. So I perfectly understand the US, the response of the US, the EU, and their Western allies.
Okay. A follow-up to that question. Your answer was that the threat that they will use it. More specifically, and for me, accuracy is important, right? You are generally right, but more specifically, they put their nuclear army on high alert. Okay, if you read around it, it's not like they really want to use it, but of course, signaling that there is a deterrent. I like the word you use, the nuclear deterrent. So that is within the general realm of answering the question. A very quick one too. I mean, let's come back to Ghana. Let's still staying with the general theme of the Ukraine conflict there. The Foreign Affairs Minister has been speaking today about helping Ghanaians in Ukraine caught up. Name 2 of the countries that Ghana is hoping to rely on in an attempt to get our compatriots out of Ukraine.
Romania and Slovakia. Okay. And indeed, Romania has been very charitable to Ghana. As of midday today, the minister, Honorable Shirley Ayokobochi, said 222 Ghanaians have actually found safe haven in Bucharest, which is Romania.
Okay.
Hackman, I love everything. I love your knowledge. But what I didn't like is when you asked to name 2 places, just mention the 2.
Thank you very much.
Unless there's a follow-up question. So just do that. Because you're good. You don't need to over-impress.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you hear the lady?
Name 2 countries. If you had said explain or what they have done, then you go on. But just name, right? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Something I learned early days of broadcasting: express, don't impress. Yeah. Express, don't impress. When you try to impress, then you make mistakes. Eh?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
A round of applause for Hackman. If Hackman is your favorite contestant, do vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant, a round of applause for Fernand.
Fernand.
Hi.
Entertainment. Okay.
Yes, please.
What's your understanding of entertainment?
Entertainment. Entertainment is a mood to keep people from their actual state of mind. Maybe they are not excited, or maybe they have a very terrible mood. They are unhappy. Entertainment is set to switch their moods from one state of maybe a bad state to another. That is what entertainment literally does to people.
So what's entertainment news?
Entertainment news is a feed to people about anything art. Anything art that the people need to know about people, or people who actually own the space of art. So entertainment news gives feed to people who want to know people or want to know things about people who do art.
So do you believe the assertion or the statement that entertainment is about making people happy?
Not entirely, but to some extent it does. I'm one person that entertainment makes me flow, it makes me comfortable. So if I'm in a very bad state and I get entertained with something or someone, definitely I will move out of a certain mood to another mood.
Right, okay.
So what's the biggest entertainment story today? Or this week? Let's make it this week.
All right, so over the weekend, the big hit maker, Fall Down Flat, Kelvin Boy, has had issues with court over brutalizing her girlfriend. The issue had been forwarded so fast to the courts that he has been given bail of 200,000 Ghana cedis until maybe the issue will be revisited and spoken about on the talk.
Okay, thank you.
I think I generally get your interest in entertainment. I'm not sure about the definition you gave. Your articulation is also an issue for me. The coherence of what you were saying, I was struggling with, right? So the last answer you gave, I generally got what you were trying to say, right? But in articulating it, are you tense? Yes.
Small.
Yes, small. Oh, small. Okay, but it's showing. It's showing because it's as if you are eating a bit of your phrases and you're not completing your thought properly. Yes. You know, so you definitely need to, if you're going to do this and do this professionally, and stand in front of the people and do your stuff and strat it, you have to, no matter how tense you are, be calm and deliver what you're saying. Because you were all over the place for me in some of the definitions that you were giving, and not properly coordinated.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. You can
Thank you.
Round of applause for Fernand. If Fernand is your favorite contestant, you know what to do. Vote for him. Our next contestant, a round of applause for Leo.
Okay. Do you know, so this is lifestyle entertainment, right?
Yes, please.
Fantastic. Do you know a label called Death Row Records?
Yes, Death Row Records.
Tell me about Death Row Records.
It's a hip-hop label. Death Row originated from America. They've had artists like...
Where in America?
I'm not too sure. To be honest, I'm not too sure, but I know they are from the USA. And I know they've had so many hits. I'm not too sure of most of the artists down on the Death Row Records.
Wow.
But it's one of the biggest labels in the US.
Yeah, that I agree. And you don't know any artist on it?
Snoop Dogg was on Death Row.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Snoop Dogg was on Death Row. Snoop Dogg was on Death Row.
I like that. Snoop Dogg was on Death Row. So you're not going to offer more. Snoop Dogg is the only one you remember. That's fine.
I'm being honest, yes.
Okay, no problem. So far as you know, it's a big label in the US. Can you name one individual, okay, well, the individual who founded it?
Death Row Records.
Mm-hmm.
I should say Dr. Dre.
Founded it?
Founded it.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre.
No.
It's not Dr. Dre.
Yeah. This man was in a vehicle when Tupac was shot and killed. If you are lifestyle entertainment and you don't know who was in the vehicle with Tupac, after they had gone to the boxing arena to watch about at Madison Square, then there's a challenge.
There's a challenge.
You don't know?
Wow.
He's been in prison for so long. After that,
he's big.
He's big and tall.
Tall,
yeah.
light skin.
Light skin. Let's go. Try.
Come.
Come. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, Death Row, don't do this to me.
Okay. Well, you don't know.
Yeah.
But you've described him.
Yes, I know him. Bald, big, tall. Very notorious.
There you go. You're getting close.
Yeah. I'm there.
It was the guy who was leading the feud between, East and West Coast.
Who was that?
By the way.
Wait, I want to know, is the person alive?
He's alive. He's alive.
He's alive.
He's
okay,
alive.
Let me help you. It's called Sedge Knight.
Sedge Knight.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so final question. Since you mentioned the name, I want to still on the same thing. I think you're very close.
Yeah.
Who owns it now? Who owns Death Row? The person recently just bought it.
Any clues?
You've mentioned his name in the course of this conversation.
Dr. Dre.
No, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg, I had it.
You can go.
I'll leave it to you.
You can go. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
A round of applause for Leo. If Leo is your favorite contestant, here's a reminder that you need to start voting for him tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant, a round of applause for Amasewa.
Sewa.
Is she related to Sewa Mehia?
I'm out then. This week, President Kufuor was saying next month, almost State of the Nation, State of the Nation, that Ben Abebasu.
Me patcho, almost for date name by. Almost postponed here, almost sit till further notice.
Ah, that was good. That was very smart. But ubetimi aka bibia for State of the Nation wo na the internet president
Okay. State of the Nation president eba be katra ye niema ekoso e wo man ni mu afenyin so odi nhyehyeye bi a omodi atodwa se ebia ye ohawa nhyehyeye omodi atodwa se ebe ma niema aye kama ai obekeka afenyin so niema ekoso e wo man ni mu a so enyama ekoso wo oman ni mu no eno obeka try.
Evans, your comment.
Ain't we State of Nation, what one said we and all the be back home. And no, I don't know. Okay. Ain't President Akufo-Addo sena wakano you postpone indefinitely. But is it possible say also indefinite no be see on kind State of the Nation?
Oh, Dabi.
Okay. The internal say Dabi. I saw it's indefinite. Indefinite, they say indefinite.
Indefinite, but omode beba.
Omode beba.
Okay. Inyama bebre koso wo oman ni mu. Enti ye hia imu aye free ne nchen. Enti e waso oba. Na odi ye mu aye brain.
Well, enye sanity. Ye wo a constitution. So them constitutional. You cannot repeat say. But constitution that say we are president, so definitely so by State of the Nation. And the time I saw until to me and nothing to me next year. I saw in the net. Yes, Bam is a young cost into Basoba. As I say.
Okay, thank you.
You can say anything.
Oh, I'm a say why if it. Yo, bye-bye.
A round of applause for Amasewa. If Amasewa is your favorite contestant, don't forget to vote for her. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our next contestant, Xiao.
Xiao, at the same. Okay. Now, chairman, from your own kind news, then the most current news are what think this week.
Oh, and somebody be brave chebu.
I'm back up.
Brasha bedroom, a deal with Bonyan from Adwasafo, on my year, and when some baby bridge.
Okay.
And you're non con, some of France one committee me about.
Adwasafo Asemna. It's Adwasafo no more say on my no our parliament 2 days or 3 days ago. No speaker can't wasem.
If I try,
then okay.
Was so what it's and for so one on a share no, and ask woman is Aquiniano. So when you leave Enco, now so say walk on the premier prinfa, say a sabono, only
Ampa Okasa Dembium no Kaye Efa how many days are Madam Adwasafo Uncle Parliament or can be far home?
Mrapono Chasse, say, in the form of Makusa, a dunum, 15. Na say, one we am Rashabijani, now went to me, I'm Midremo, and Mawum Rashabika 4, and as one Midrema Mount or Timber before. And Mrapono She, so come on a young to them pine. Now a fair young trouble for you in Missy 19. Speak at from day one night, speak at Chester will no, and you will know, and a better say, as we see and will maintain in the photo of mine. Was same Rashabik the fear was a yano, and that one temper fay, and tea. Will be our grandpa in the coach, we see every who say, as we see and will maintain by and will not sell to me, no, any instant.
You are fantastic. You are good. You're confident. I love how you smile and you engage. And you're knowledgeable. You're knowledgeable.
Siao. What's his name?
Bye.
A round of applause for Siao. And if Siao is your favorite contestant, you know what to do. Now, has your favorite contestant been on the show yet? No? Who's your favorite? On the side, who's your favorite contestant? Siao. Siao. On all of this side? Who? How about this side? I can't hear a thing. But if you want to vote for your favorite contestants, you can dial *711 *83#. Follow the prompt and vote for your favorite contestant. Or you can visit www.nexttvstar.votinghubgh.com. A very big thank you to our sponsors, to Flora Disposable Tissues, to MTN, to Gino, and to Cowbell. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The next TV star will be right back.
Child ever told you there was no tissue to use at school? Have you had to reuse a dirty cloth handkerchief filled with dirt, sweat, or even mucus? This is so unhygienic. Flora Disposable Handkerchief is a more hygienic option. With 10 absorbent tissue handkerchiefs in a pack, you can throw one away after use and still have enough for the day. Flora Disposable Handkerchiefs, toilet rolls, multi-purpose towels, table napkins, and box tissues now come in beautiful new packaging as Flora Joy, Flora Smile, and Flora Giant, and are available in a shop near you. Flora Disposable Handkerchiefs are better than cloth handkerchiefs.
Isn't that right, my darling?
Yes, Mom. For bulk purchases, call Delta Paper Mill on 0243 033 033.
In a world where you can be anything, who will you become? When you can go anywhere and never be alone, how far will you go? When your voice can reach every ear in the world, who will you inspire? When your money can travel faster and further, who will it reach? When you can tell a story in every language, which Which one will you tell? When you don't need permission to turn your dreams into reality, you go for it. Whatever it is, wherever it is, go. And when you think you've reached your limit, we'll keep you going. Let's go.
This morning, nothing wakes me up better than a cup of cowbell coffee. Delicious coffee aroma.
How can you forget your lines again?
I'm sorry, sir, just that it tastes really good.
Cowbell coffee! Enjoy the delicious creamy coffee taste of 3-in-1 cowbell coffee.
It's a beautiful day.
Waiting.
Cowbell coffee. Taste it, love it.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Wait a minute, yo! Is that my nephew? Wow, this place has changed, yo! Yo, Ajwa, look at you all grown up, yo.
Some things never change, like Gino's quality recipe that gives my food that rich color, unique natural taste every time.
Smells good, yo.
Hey, sister, we did what Ponsano and Casa, just like I remember.
Uncle, hurry up and let's open the suitcase.
Ajua, chai, never shrink quite far.
Best jollof I've ever eaten.
Wow, this is real jollof, mommy.
Gino dear, Emma Adriana de Ankasa.
Say Gino dear, fie. It's delicious, yo!
This advert is FDA approved.
Auntie Mary, Chairman TR block no so na fe na waba. Many boys need pull up on all this year.
HD Plus gives you control over your TV viewing experience. You can now search, pause, reverse, and record your favorite shows just the way you want it.
Charlie, like that movie go Pio.
Oh yeah, we miss some.
Oh no.
You're welcome back to the Next TV Star. We're live on GH1 TV. We're live on Facebook as well. And we're live on HD Plus. You can watch the program Feely in UHD 4K quality via the HD Plus channel 100 on HD Plus integrated Samsung UHD or QLED TVs, and also in HD on HD Plus channel 106. You can download and open the My HD Plus operator app on your compatible HD Plus integrated Samsung TV and enjoy the show in UHD 4K channel 100 without the need for a decoder. If you don't have a compatible TV, you can still enjoy the show in crystal clear high definition pictures on your HD Plus decoder. You can visit the nearest multi-TV dealer or Electroland outlets for your HD Plus decoder now. The show is broadcasting live from the Silicon House production, and their aspects in PA sound systems, LED, TV and studio production, broadcasting, events coordination, lights, and their specialty is customer satisfaction. You can visit them on www.siliconhousegh.com. Thank you to our sponsors, to Flower Disposable Tissues, to MTN, to Gino, and to Cowbell. We have 6 more contestants to go. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Ohima. You can do it better.
Well, you know I've been around all time. I give everybody the vibes on vibes. I make the people that they lose their minds. I've been doing this all my life. When I'm in the beat, I set it on fire. And when it's coming, I'll be right on time. I hope you're ready to go jam all night. Been in the weather with the rain or shine.
Ahima.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
News and lifestyle.
Yes, please.
Why?
News is a way of being able to inform your audience either through printing or
why news and or lifestyle? Why the two? I mean, most people go for news and current affairs or focus on lifestyle. That's what I mean.
Okay, so news because I have received a lot of recommendations about how I speak, how I read, and my articulation. Hence, I would want to pursue it in order to unearth that talent of me. So that's why I'm actually pursuing news. And then lifestyle because I believe that lifestyle journalism is a journalism that is able to tackle every aspect of human life, including music, cosmetics, travel, entertainment, and many more.
Is that your passion?
Yes.
Okay, so news because people think you're good and you'll be good at it.
Yes, please.
Right. Okay, so mention two presenters who are news and or lifestyle presenters. Two presenters on TV right now.
Okay.
Who do both?
News will be Bridget Otu because Bridget Otu presents news, and a few times I have seen her on a couple of shows as well as a member of the panel. So
what shows? First of all, which Bridget Otu? Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Let me take it again, please.
Sure, go ahead.
All right. For media personalities that read news and also tackles lifestyle. At the moment, unfortunately, I'm not able to think of any other person. But as you have mentioned, I will further do research on it, and then maybe on my next.
What does Sewa Amehia do?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Sewa Amehia, I have seen her presenting the morning show on GH1 TV. I have seen it as well presenting news. Thank you very much, Nana. I guess she's the best example for me to. Yes, thank you.
But you introduced something I like, and I wanted you to talk to us about. You said lifestyle journalism. Just share more on it, and is that something that you want to pursue?
Okay, lifestyle journalism is something I would want to pursue. Like I said, it tackles every aspect of human life. My initiative will be in the area of relationship. Talking about love. I love relationship. I love to love. I love to be loved. I love to talk about love, and I love everything about love.
I'm done. Abba.
No, I mean, obviously, your last answer clearly shows that you're really into it, except when it came to apply, because it's a lifestyle journalism, right? So you're combining two things. The lifestyle bit, you obviously show that you have it. Yeah. But once you put in the journalism, then you have to be accurate, you have to get it right, you have to be spot on, and you have to be well read to then deliver the lifestyle. So so the journalism bit to the lifestyle, the journalism bit you really didn't show it because they asked the question about who is your favorite lifestyle person. You were really all over the place until Nanaba had to step. Even there, you still didn't get it right. So I like the combination of lifestyle journalism. I think it sounds great, except that you don't just coin the term and not exhibit the aspects of it that make it, sexy, right? Mm. So the journalism bit is something that you need to. Either you're doing lifestyle, right? Lifestyle, people can forgive you when you play around, even when you're getting it wrong. Sometimes even that is fun. But when you say lifestyle journalism, then we can't forgive you anymore because you're doing journalism. Journalism is factual, accuracy, all that must play. You can't get it wrong. You get it?
Sure. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Nana. And thank you, my audience.
A round of applause for Hima. If Ohima is your favorite contestant, you know what to do. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contestant, a round of applause for Ebenezer.
Hello, Ebenezer.
Hello.
How are you?
I am fine. Please.
Fantastic. I understand you are 19.
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay, great. Talking about 19 years old, let's so very young, arguably possibly one of the youngest on the stage, right?
No, I'm
one
not.
of them. I'm not saying you are the one of them. Let's go to Parliament. Who is your favorite young politician?
My favorite young
politician, yes.
Is Madam Francisca Otain, an MP. She's my favorite.
MP for?
I don't actually know her constituency.
You chose the name, and you told us she's. I don't know which place she's coming from.
But she's an MP in the Eastern region.
No. But if you want to say your news and current affairs.
Yes, I am.
And this is the easiest question I've ever asked tonight, because I sort of let you choose yourself who your favorite young politician is, and you should tell me the constituency. Okay, you don't know. Okay, no problem. So let me choose for you then. A young politician. Let's ask questions about them. Have you heard of Samokudeta Blakwa?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you know his constituency?
Yeah. It's Tain constituency.
No, okay. No, it's not Tain constituency.
Listen, you made it.
Not Tain constituency.
Which Levy?
I mean, I just want to stay with the area of young, because you're young, so I just wanted to make it easy for you. I mean, so you don't know, but you say he's an MP, you don't know, what do you know about him? What has he done recently in the news that you remember? Yeah. This is, again, very broad. What has he done in the news that you remember? Okudetu Ablakwa.
What I remember about him in the news is that he was also part of the minority who are rejecting the electronic transaction levy bill.
I mean, every minority person is rejecting it. Every minority. So that is not an answer, because everybody else is rejecting it. Okay.
And then he was also talking about the evacuation of the Ghanaian students who are stranded.
Okay. What did he say about it? Oh, okay, what about the evacuation do you know? Now let's make it easier. What about the evacuation? Can you tell us? Tell us about the evacuation of the Ghanaian students in Ukraine.
So after Russia invaded in Ukraine, some of the Ghanaian students were left stranded because they were not able to get a place they could stay. So they were looking for shelter. And then for people giving comments, the government was supposed to make sure that the students are evacuated to a proper place where they can be safe.
You are lying. Who you watching? Because I mean, once there's crisis, people will be frustrated. They'll probably be looking for a place, and I mean, look, you're young, so I'm just going to leave it here.
Yeah, I mean, this is possibly the easiest question we've asked anybody. I mean, once you brought up evacuation, we just asked you just tell us what you remember. So just something, so it means you haven't really read about the evacuation at all?
I wasn't actually following the topic because I wasn't feeling well.
Okay.
Yes, I had malaria.
Oh, you have malaria?
Ebenezer.
Nanaba.
Ebenezer, I hope you're doing well.
Yes, I'm fine now.
You are fine now. Are you on the mend or you've recovered completely?
I've not recovered completely.
You've not recovered completely. Okay. Almost a Don't mind them.
Should we give you one more try, a very easy one?
Yes. What do you? What do you want to talk about? Maybe he read about something. What did you read about? How did you prepare for tonight?
It's the easiest question.
Yeah. How did you prepare?
So tonight, since I wasn't feeling well, I prepared a little about the electronic transaction levy.
What is it?
So it's a tax applied on transactions which are made on electronic or digital platforms. And then the government introduced this levy to tax people in the informal sector with the point that they want to widen the tax net of the country.
So what is the percentage?
It is 1.75%.
Hasn't it been reviewed?
It has been reviewed. Mr. Kojo Ponkrumah, the Honorable Minister of Information, said consultations have been held, so changes have been made in the bill.
So what's the new figure? What's the new rate?
This guy is he's
He's making hard.
What is it?
Go on.
It's okay. I think we've been too charitable. Thank you.
Go on. What is the new rate?
1.5%.
Okay, I really want to hear you on this though.
Oh no, I'm done.
You're done.
I mean, we've helped him right from the start. I mean, you literally had to set your own questions and answer, and still you couldn't do it.
Okay, Ebenezer, have a good night.
Thank you very much.
If Ebenezer is your favorite contestant, kindly vote for Ebenezer. A round of applause for our next contestant, ladies and gentlemen, Adepa.
News and current affairs, correct? Okay. Kennedy, Japan. Pacho Inimina. Pacho Wine.
Information Minister. Me Pacho, I am Mashabedweni. I was in South.
Okay. Me Pacho, I'm say now no radio station be na o can send bebre. Me person on radio station be na o call no. And I say ono ne MPs omo ye miensa. Omo time ye friend say omo person ye be enye easy. So he mentioned 3 MPs, right? Who were supposed to have been on a flight to Ghana. Can you mention the 3? Okay. DN or kind. Okay, DN now what's yafa Kennedy Japan asem or kind or radio. So DN what's yafa.
Okay. Pacho metisena or can be biafa honorable adjusafun. But and some now kind no na ya legend man shut down follow ye.
Because I alleged. One shut down follow. It's a dear now what's it found.
Pasha metise honorable adjusafo na omukọ parliament no wanko hobi omuhwehwe na omuhunu tiachi.
Kwaso to aso.
Omuhwehwe na omuhunu tiachi na esan beto odwase omampani asan friend say ombra back.
Hey.
Say who na who allergy say omampani say.
Omampani friend no da ben.
What's the BB allegation into Wednesday? But also say who cash omampani and also who allergy. No be I won't say allergy. I don't know what's allergy. Hey, Madam, news and current affairs, please go on. Okay.
Wait. Omampani friend, that man on omampani friend no.
Pacho, sasa man shut down follow. Nyame anu no pray no.
Dey.
Pacho, Mr. Enti dia na wa follow. Asa bibia ye bebusa obi a wo se wan follow. Enti dia na wa follow.
Pacho se ba no 11 someone petrol someone ekoso wo man mu.
Mami Pacho, who the next TV star?
Pacho.
Who baso? Enye wo na obeka dia wo pese wo beka nkyerɛ. Sebe wo sorry a wo nim ye sorry ye nim news e be break. Me sorry me nim say UK, Canada anyway beka say yeah ma Russia for or citizens to me use your platform Swift. Me sorry me nim say foreign affairs minister ko ye meet the press ye nim. But also open news and current affairs. I also we and business. So be say be won share TV kura wo phone wo ho. Now inti so ka say we follow no wo na wo me decide me and then me feel say me follow 11 who nya serious.
Hey, me mouth 30 seconds. O kan fu o ho asem. Try and ding tina Ghana fu o na yeto pumps, filling stations, Dintina Ecosrosa. 30 seconds.
Pacho, ebeto just say like omo ka say fuel na omo ko free amanoni ebano. Ne boy den enu ti na ama omo so etutu ni omam ti sisi ano.
Ne boy den saying fuel na ewa amanoni akodu himfa ne price no.
Sisi ano se oba ha kwa kodu 7.99.
Anya de eton wa ha no wo kan tre me amanoni asem na affect ye no. Amanono ne price no se akodu saying. Okay. Allegation.
Now, when you say you have to fool,
Pacho,
you have to say.
Pacho 15%. I'm on
you have to fool 15%.
Pacho fair no.
Fool and I say, then I have to 15%.
Pacho fair no, I have to 15%.
Na so bisao fuel.
Aye, fuel asem no bisao.
Okay. Enti fuel no se see ye ton the same. Ye ton the same.
Pacho 7.99.
Ewe.
Aye, because I am enya obi an ton 7.99. 7.99 if an ton motor.
Pacho call filling station bia ebo ho.
Woboa. Okay.
A round of applause for her. Look, it's not easy. Okay, allow. It's not easy to stand up here, so you have to understand them. But we have 3 more contestants to go before we wrap up the show. But are you ready for some performance? Are you sure you're ready? All right, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Lev North.
Taking home tonight. I didn't feel you and I know you lie. So who you taking home tonight? Let me say, boy, who you taking home tonight? I didn't feel you and I know you lie. So who you taking home tonight? Say I hated that I like you. Low, but them girls gotta go before I make you my boo. But you know you're not ready for this low. Akusia and Jessica and me every other night a different girl. I can't believe it. Do I have to tell you how I feel before you see it? And you tell me why? Why do? Can you tell me why you? Let me say, boy, who you taking home tonight? I didn't feel you when I know the lie. So who you taking home tonight? Let me say, boy, who you taking home tonight? Baby boy, I got your back, intimacy kind. I say that I love you, oh I. Boy, who you taking home tonight? I did for you and I know you lie. So who you taking home tonight, tonight, tonight? love to sing along if you know the song. My baby give me all I want. Early morning he did give me out the top. Oh, for the bedroom he be boss. He gave me sugar, pineapple and coconut. No, baby never left my hand though. I dash you all my bank account though. For you I chop the biggest sound though. Another will say mia, 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 mia. Oh, say mia no peo, eh mia. It be me that he want, eh mia. Oh, say mia no peo, eh mia. The way he whine one time, me say, oh, you're a real bad guy, me, I'll tell you about that. He just spin out for me, then he slide the thing. One time he don't give enough chat. He the shiver when I know that. He be coco, so I be the ghost. If you be Bassa, I go be your Messi. I get Coca-Cola body shape, I be the Pepsi. Bra, bra, bra. Guabina, bro, guabina. Guabina, bro, guabina. Guabina, be saying come bongo petem. Bra, bra, bra. Guabina, bro, guabina. Guabina, bro, guabina. Guabina, be saying come bongo petem.
Chairman Tia block no so na fe na waba. Many boys need pull up on this year.
HD Plus gives you control over your TV viewing experience. You can now search, pause, reverse, and record your favorite shows just the way you want it.
Charlie, like that movie go pio.
Oh yeah, we miss some. Oh no. You know me some. With HD Plus, you dey record any show then watch them later. And with this HD Plus app, you dey link come to your decoder then watch any movie, any show you dey want.
Hey! HD Plus, they assemble.
And now, when you download my HD Plus app on your phone or tablet, you get free data every month to watch TV on the go. Visit any multi-TV dealer or Electroland outlet to purchase your HD Plus decoder and stay in control of your TV viewing experience.
HD Plus, the feely experience.
Welcome to Silicone House Productions, where creative ideas are brought to technical reality. With our ultra-modern studios built to perfection, it allows us to tailor each and every production to the client's specifications. We cater for television shows, corporate and social events, concerts, game shows, and outdoor events. We are well equipped with state-of-the-art equipment to suit all your production and multi-platform live stream needs. So look no further. Let's bring your creative ideas to reality.
Has your child ever told you there was no tissue to use at school? Have you had to reuse a dirty cloth handkerchief filled with dirt, sweat, or even mucus? This is so unhygienic. Flora disposable handkerchief is a more hygienic option. With 10 absorbent tissue handkerchiefs in a pack, you can throw one away after use and still have enough for the day. Flora disposable handkerchiefs, toilet rolls, multi-purpose towels, table napkins, and box tissues now come in beautiful new packaging as Flora Joy, Flora Smile, and Flora Giant, and are available in a shop near you. Flora disposable handkerchiefs are better than cloth handkerchiefs.
Isn't that right, my darling? Yes, Mom.
For bulk purchases, call Delta Paper Mill on 0243 033 033.
In a world where you can be anything, who will you become?
vote, simply dial *711*83# and choose the Next TV Star option and enter your favorite contestant's unique number. You can also visit thenexttvstar.votinghubgh.com to vote. The Next TV Star is available in Ultra HD 4K via HD Plus channel 100 on HD Plus integrated Samsung UHD QLED TVs. Visit hd-plus.com.gh/IDTV for more information. The Next TV Star broadcast will be in HG on HD Plus channel 106. The Next TV Star is proudly brought to you by Flora Disposable Tissues, MTN, Cowbell, and Gino Truly Cares. The Next TV Star, it's your time.
You're welcome back to the Next TV Star. The Next TV Star is brought to you by Flora Disposable Tissues, MTN, Gino, and Cowbell. And let me say a very big thank you to Oh My Hair for my hair, to Simmer Brew for my outfit, and to Cookie the makeup girl for my makeup. And thank you for always coming to do this with us. We have 3 more contestants to go. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Fee.
Fee, good evening.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Yourself?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Fee, so news and lifestyle.
Yes, please.
Where do you lean towards more, lifestyle or news?
So before it was more news, so I wanted to add lifestyle to it, but I would love to do news.
So news is a thing.
Yes.
That's why you okay. So let's do that then. I mean let's stay with something that everybody has been talking about, the economy, right? And news relating to the Ghanaian economy. Give me one reason why government is so bent on passing the e-levy.
Because the finance minister says Ghana is broke, there is no money in the system, and they've looked at several options. It didn't work. They cancelled road tolls, and they are not charging, or they are not taxing Ghanaians on some areas, which is very important, like property rates, and also e-commerce, which has become some concerns for people. I think because the country, according to the finance minister, is broke, that's why they are bent on, passing the e-levy.
Okay. How much money will the e-levy make us annually?
Earlier, when it was 1.75, it would round up to over 6 billion, but now because it's been reduced to 1.5, it's around 4.5 to 5 billion.
Over 6 billion. I was hoping you'd be more specific.
6.2 billion, I guess.
6.9. 6.9.
Great.
Okay. Well.
I just want to know the reason behind, wanting to add the lifestyle.
So there's a show that I want to host if I don't get a chance to be on part of the news crew. That is WASH, Water, Sanitation and Health. Yes.
Okay, all right.
That's right.
That's just it.
All right, thank you, Fee.
Thank you very much, Nana.
A round of applause for Fee. If Fee is your favorite contestant, don't forget to vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our next contestant, Augustine.
Hello, Augustine.
Hello, Ivan.
I understand you are 18.
Yes, please.
Oh, fantastic. So 18. So you are in SSS or?
I completed the secondary school last year.
Secondary school. So are you university yet?
Not yet.
What are you hoping to study?
Education or political science, depending on what the University of Ghana gives me.
Oh, What's your preference?
Political science.
Political science. I mean, that's where you should go, not what the university gives you. You can't put your destiny in the university's hands, put it in your hands. So you want to do political. So let's start with political science. So you have an interest in political science?
Yes, I do.
So that's what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So you've been reading about political science?
Yes.
Or stuff around it, because you current news and current affairs?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Okay. So who's your favorite young politician?
The Honorable Francis Ting, a member of parliament for one of the constituencies in the Ashanti region. I don't really know the exact constituency.
So if you don't know, why is she your favorite? What about her makes your favorite?
I believe that despite her age, she has been given the opportunity to represent her constituents in parliament, and then that should be a plus for the youth to focus that the agenda is beginning to change from old, excuse me to use the word, old people being leaders in the forefront. It is about time the youth took up the mantle of leadership, and then she is doing a very good job in exhibiting such a mantle in the parliament.
So you're our youngest contestant. What's your opinion on free SHS? Do you think that it should be reviewed given our current economic conditions?
The free SHS is a very laudable policy introduced by the incumbent administration. That's the administration led by President Dankwa Akufo-Addo, which I'm a beneficiary of. It should be looked up and reviewed. Yes, in a sense, with the double track system, this has given the opportunity to a lot of people. The free SHS has given the young people the opportunity to attend school despite their financial challenges. It used to be a thing of the past when students had to stop attending school or had to drop out of school because of financial constraints, because their parents didn't have the resources to take them to school. But then with the introduction of the free SHS policy by the Nana Dankwa government, it has given a lot of students, a lot of young people the opportunity to enter into the senior high school. And then this is a very laudable policy.
What is your biggest challenge with free SHS?
My biggest challenge with the free SHS is the double tracking system, in a sense that it's not giving the students the enough contact hours with their teachers. I mean, it is quite unfortunate. Students have to go, come back, wait for about 2 months before going back to school. I mean, I was in such a situation, and it wasn't pleasant for me. If the student doesn't have the resources to go for private classes, meaning that the student is just going to be at home lazying about without any form of tuition.
I mean, but very finally on that string of questions, you benefited from free SHS.
Yes.
What was government's main source of funding for the policy?
I don't know. But after this, I'll look it up.
But you benefited from something. your news and current affairs.
It was free,
you should know. I mean, but that's something that you should know. I mean, you benefit from something. Your news and current affairs. You are enjoying it. You know a lot about it because you experience it. You should know where government is getting money from. Fundamentally from oil, the oil revenues. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Augustine.
A round of applause for Augustine. If Augustine is your favorite contestant, don't forget to vote for him. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Gypsum.
Which month is the music awards held?
Normally, it's been held in April.
Which one?
We have a lot of music schemes in Ghana, we have the 3 music awards, as well as the Ghana Music Awards, which is the mother event of all music awards in Ghana. That is where celebrities or musicians who get to be crowned musicians or artist of the year are able to brag and carry on with that tag, artist of the year.
What was the question? What was the question? What was the question?
Which month is the music awards held?
And so what's the answer to that?
I mentioned April, and then you asked which particular award scheme you were referring to.
Okay, all right then. I thought the other one was needless, that's why. So who is the current reigning artist of the year on the, like you said, Mother Awards?
Dinah and she Hamilton.
All right. Why entertainment and lifestyle? Is it because you want to entertain people, then be a comedian, or?
No, really. I believe lifestyle because everyone has a lifestyle. God has a lifestyle. Bridget, you have a lifestyle. Nana Banamwa has a lifestyle.
What is God's
lifestyle?
Nanaba, and the Bible, God created the world within 6 days, and on the 7th day, He rested. It could be termed as His lifestyle.
So He works. He works 6 days and sleeps on the last day. That's God's lifestyle. That's
so today is Sunday. God is asleep, eh?
You can't really tell.
No, but still, that's an interesting one. I mean, still on the you when you entered, you were dancing. Who's the artist behind that song?
Kwame Eugene.
Huh?
Kwame Eugene.
That's wrong.
Yes, it was Captain Planet featuring Kwame Eugene.
Yes, but the artist is not Kwame Eugene. He was featured.
All right.
You dance to it, and you don't know who the artist is. Kwame Eugene is not the art. He was just featured by who?
By Captain Planet.
Okay, Captain Planet was part of a group.
Formerly 4x4.
Okay.
All right.
On that God's lifestyle.
Thank you, Gypsum.
Thank you very much, Nana.
All right.
A round of applause for Gypsum. Stay with me. Come back. So have you listening? Anyway, so you've seen all 18 contestants. Tonight, we begin naming who the best performer for the night has been. And so all 18 contestants join me on stage. A round of applause for them as they join me. And the best performer, thank you very much, DJ Spliff, thank you. Thank you. Wait, sometimes stand back behind, okay? Space out. Okay. All right, so the best performer for audience, thank you very much. Studio audience, thank you. Thank you. Let me say a very big thank you to our sponsors one more time. To Flora Disposable Tissues, to MTN, to Cowbell, and to Gino. The best performer for tonight walks away with a package from Flora Disposable Tissues. And Evans Mensah will do us the honors by telling us who the best performer is for tonight. Evans.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to know the truth. The moment of truth has arrived. Who do you think is the best? I want to hear this side. Who? Say again. Okay. Side. I think we have an agreement. The best tonight is Xiao.
A round of applause for Xiao. So, can I have the bag? Can I have the hamper? Okay, so Xiao walks away with a hamper from Flora Disposable Tissues. Congratulations, right, you can all go backstage now. Congratulations. I'll see you next week. Let's do it for them as they go back. The Next TV Star is proudly brought to you by Flora Disposable Tissues, by MTN Everywhere You Go, by Gino and Cowbell. Thank you to Oh My Hair for my hair as always. Thank you to Sima Brew for my outfit and Cookie the makeup girl for my makeup. And 2 of our judges are in Oh My Hair, by the way. The Next TV Star is live on GH1 TV, is live on Facebook, and we're broadcasting live from the Silicon House Productions. They're experts in PA sound systems, LED, TV and studio production, broadcasting, event coordination, lights, and their specialty is customer satisfaction. You can visit them on www.siliconhousegh.com. To vote for your favorite contestant, dial *711*A3 and follow the prompt. You can equally visit the nexttvstar.votinghub.gh.com. Has your child ever told you there was no tissue to use at school? Have you ever had to clean your face or hands with a dirty cloth handkerchief filled with dirt or even sweat? That is so unhygienic, and that's why I'm here to tell you tonight to use the Flora disposable handkerchiefs. There are 10 in them, 10 absorbent tissue handkerchiefs in a pack, and so when you use one, you can throw one away and still have enough for the day, and that's what you see on the table of our judges. If you want a Flora disposable handkerchief, you can see me backstage and I'll give you one, or see Nanaba. She'll be generous enough to give you a pack. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you for coming. I'll pick the final comments from the judges and then we can quickly get out of here. Evans.
Let me say I've really enjoyed myself. Great interacting with these young ones who are aspiring to be something bigger than they are currently. And so it's, but I've been in great company. First time I'm sharing the same stage with Nanaba Namwa, and of course Bridget, and of course yourself. And so yeah, it's been a privilege.
Bridget.
I'm sure they're going to have a hard time, but that's how it is. It's a competition. You should always come prepared. I'm never for chew and pour. I think a lot of them wanted chew and pour, and they didn't get that. So I hope they know that it's going to get tough as we go on.
Yes, and I am very happy that Xiao stood out. It means that he put in a lot of work, and the others must learn from that.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for our judges. Evans, thank you so much for coming. And we hope to see you again on the grand finale or even before then. And a round of applause for yourselves for coming and making the studio fun. Thank you. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to all of them for making the show possible. I will see you next week. Have a good night.